all the crops. What it
tea
does,
and coffee, including solanaceas, including the aviation, including everything, all crops.
what it does, it have enough moisture on it, and that's what improve the drought resistance. The moisture on silica improve the resistance of the crop.
You are saying silica has moisture.
Yes, it does.
How is it packaged?
Chair, I don't
How
know.
is the packaging material?
The package we do an iron inside, so that it doesn't lose the moisture. If you check the bags, our bags, they are laminated. All our bags, they are all laminated, so that it doesn't lose the moisture content on it.
So one of the components is moisture.
Yes,
what is the
Chair.
percentage of moisture in your compound, in your fertilizer?
It's 15. I think I can check here. It's there.
15%?
Yes. That's what I got from KEBS. The result from KEBS, you have them. Should be 15.
I refer members to the document from KEBS.
Yeah, I refer from the document from KEBS.
On the composition of that fertilizer, do you have that document?
Yes, I have it here. See, laboratory test report.
Laboratory test report.
Yes.
What's the ending of that document?
Just a laboratory test report, and have KEBS.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I can show you.
Can somebody?
It's a sheet. It's a one sheet. Yeah.
Laboratory test reports. This calibration. Very angry minutes. You can get design for the details. Let's see content. Percent. I'm just looking at 15% moisture content, and I'm looking at a drying grain of maize. We say we dry maize up to 13% of moisture content, so it's just like around the same region. It's only 2%. From dry, you can't store maize because maize is living, is alive. It's alive. The maize seed is alive. That's why you plant it and it grows. So for you to have it dry enough for storage is around 13%. So are you talking of 15%, which is related to 13%?
What we did, we did a test. We did a test, through our farm. We did a demo through our farm, and we found out that throughout, when we were farming and when we applied the fertilizer, throughout it was always wet. That's what the findings we did.
Proceed. Go on.
From there, what I did, I approached the atomic that I said, and I told them maybe we can do business. There's an opportunity of business where I can sell the silica booster now. And we agreed when we started, we can do it together. We can start the business together, and that's what we did. And where I started in Eldoret. I was at the showground. That's where I started. We started in Eldoret showground.
When was that?
It was in 2022, beginning of March. I remember it was around 3rd of March. And from there, should I proceed? Okay, Chair. And from there, when I approached them, the farmers were so excited about the product, and I thought maybe I can approach National Cereal Board because I didn't have shops to sell, so that I can sell through their depots, and that's what I did. So I approached National Cereal Board, and I told them what I had. I gave them all the information what I had and what I've done with the farmers.
When was the first time you went to the National Cereals and Produce Board?
20th of March, around there.
20th of March,
Yeah.
which year?
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
So you spoke to them to
Yes.
distribute your product.
Yes.
What did they demand from you?
They demanded to see the product. I gave them the product itself. And actually, when I gave them the product, I gave them some samples to do the sampling themselves. And from that, I got the CAB certificate from the Atomite. By then, I didn't have mine. I was using the Atomite.
Let's try to get that correctly.
Sure.
You said that you approached CABS on, you approached NCPB on 20th of March 2022.
Yes.
And they requested you to give them the product.
Yes.
They also requested you to give them what?
The CAB certificate, if I had any. And I provided them.
Any?
Yes.
Now, did you have a CAB certificate then?
By then, I was using the Atomite because I had a contract with them.
Using the Atomite?
The Atomite. I was using the Atomite.
How do you use somebody's certificate to market your product?
By then,
Is that okay in law? Is that correct in law?
when you look at the bags, when I started, it was manufactured by Diatomite. The bag itself, it says manufactured by Diatomite. It didn't say SBL or 51 Capital. It says Diatomite. That's what it said.
So Diatomite means the product Diatomite, is
Yes, yes. Silica. We used to make silica. And I have a contract with them. I had a contract with them for distribution. I think you can find it there. I have a contract with them.
Now, the Atomite we are talking about is the one mined around the capacity to buy from the city, because he is misleading you to mislead us.
Chair, but
We cannot allow.
CABs have. Because if they have seen this and they did not return to us, what happened? They should tell us what happened.
The identity of record of the seat of the sample. Another error recorded on the submitted documents. This one has no stamp. This one is a document produced, downloaded from the website of CABS by a staff member of Mr. Kariuki, and filled by the staff member of Kariuki, who did not also take into content that he's supposed to even align the dates. Now let's go back to the product, Mr. Kariuki. You had submitted 2 samples of
saying 70% organic. This is not from us. This is from them. The results we got, it's from CABS. This is not from me. I got the result from CABS. It's here, black and white.
Chair, I want to understand one thing, so that even as we proceed, we understand what we are doing. I want to understand whether we are dealing with GPC, or original organic fertilizer, or soil amendment fertilizer and conditioner. Which one are we dealing with? Is it an organic fertilizer or a soil amendment conditioner?
I'm dealing with whatever CABS gave it to me. GPC original, that's what they gave me. That's what I'm dealing with.
Maybe, Chair, for clarity's sake, and Kariuki, you see, hope you, let's get it clear.
Sure.
It's a bit odd. Let's get it clear, Kariuki.
Sure.
The product you supplied in cereal in April 2022 is still the product you are looking for CABS certification in 2023 January. Am I right?
You are right.
Now, in 2022, which is still debatable, you used the permit from African Diatomite.
Yes, I
Am
did.
I right?
Yes, I did.
And the permit was soil amendment, fertilizer, and conditioner. Am I right?
Yes.
Then you went to KEBS on your own through now SPL Innovate.
Sure.
And if you look at the application, which was, you said that the samples were taken on 25th of January 2023. Am I right?
Yes.
And the results came on 28.
28, yes.
28. That is a speed of 3 days or 5 days.
True.
Now, the results seems to be the same product, different results.
Sure.
This one that you initially engaged cereal
Yes.
was soil amendment, fertilizer, and conditioner.
Sure.
And this one you are getting now the certification under SPL Innovate
Sure.
has become something else.
Sure.
And it has become an organic fertilizer.
Sure.
With 15% moisture content,
Sure.
70% organic fertilizer, and all the other nutrients.
True.
What changed if it was the same product?
I think that's the question to ask KEBS, because they are the one who took the samples and they are the one who brought us the results, and the results are here.
Now, do you believe, because Kariuki,
Yeah.
you are the owner of the product, the first instance in 2022, it was a soil conditioner. In 2023, it has turned into an organic fertilizer. And in fact, what you are selling now, the brand is organic fertilizer, GBC, original plus, whichever it is. Now, from your own conviction,
Yeah.
this product you are selling, is it a soil conditioner or an organic fertilizer?
I think I can explain a bit what happened. There was a methodology they asked me to send on about silica. There's a methodology I did send to KEBS about silica, which they have not considered before that. And I think that's why maybe I got organic matter on it. Because when they did the test before, they had not included silica booster on it. But when I did send them the methodology of what was being mined, that's why they included that.
So what we need clearly is that the product that you had in 2022,
Sure.
April, that went to cereal,
Yeah.
is the same product that is still that went to KEBS in
Sure.
January 2023.
Very true.
But now the same KEBS
Sure.
gave different permit,
Sure.
different results
Sure.
in 2022,
Yes.
and now they gave different results
Yes.
in 2023.
True.
Did you do anything extra for you to get the extra results?
No, I didn't. And maybe I can mention to that. I took the same fertilizer to Spectra, an independent approved. And they told me something else apart from what KEBS had already told me. It's here. Maybe you can check. They told me it's approved by government chemist, and they told me there is 53.54 silica on that, silica matter on that.
Okay.
So I've been lost as well with the whole thing. What happened?
So maybe because I'm still prosecuting, Chair, and you will assist us because you are an expert in agriculture. Sometimes us, we are just expert in IT, so we might get a bit lost. But I know percentages don't lie. The total percentages should add to 100%, if I presume so. If you have, from your independent chemist, is it chemist or the independent lab, they have given you 53% silica.
Yes.
Which you need to give us the other 47% what they found out it was.
Sure.
These KEBS, they have given you those percentages, but if I note, I think the permit is there from KEBS. We are 15%. We have 15% moisture.
Yes.
We have 70%
organic matter.
Organic matter.
Sure.
and and some others that will add 200. So it follows that what this independent lab did
Yes.
is different from what KEBS did.
Exactly.
And I think you need to tell us the truth. Is there anything you did with the KEBS officials for you to give you these results of organic fertilizer?
Nothing I did, and I didn't even attend when they went to correct. When they went to collect the samples in Karandus, I was not there. I was in Tanzania, and I've been talking to them, and I was talking to them throughout, and I never told them to do anything. It was their decision to give me that. Whatever they give me the results, and I never did anything.
Okay, you have evidence.
Yes.
I don't know why you sent us this one, Flora KEBS Karaoke.
Yes.
And there is some communications.
Yes.
Including Chota Kitu Kidogo.
Yes.
What were you trying to do?
No, it was her asking for a bribe, and I refused to give them.
What was the bribery meant for?
So that she can hurry up and I can get the permit faster.
But you are confirming to this committee.
Yes.
But the miraculous change.
Yes.
In KEBS.
Yes.
The product that they gave you in 2022.
Yes.
And the product that they gave you in 2023.
Yes.
Which is mined from the same place.
Sure.
There was nothing that you did. It was just by the miracle of God.
I think I can mention this. I can mention even now, even if we take it to KEBS right now, whatever we have, I think there was a bag which was brought here now. I would like it to take it to KEBS, and we're going to find out there's enough silica on it, which they never did it. And I keep on telling them. And I wrote them a letter.
Okay, Chair.
There is something I'm like to confirm here, which is important.
Sure.
For a fertilizer to be classified as organic, and I think you can check this, it must have more than 60% organic matter. That's science. There are no two ways about it. Now, this product of yours has 53% based on the recent test.
Yes.
I think I can see 53.58% silica.
Sure.
Now, and I check what silica is.
Yes.
It appears as silicon dioxide. Silica is silicon plus. So, also known as silica, is an oxide of silicon with a chemical formula Si02, commonly found in nature as quartz. Quartz. Quartz is a hard rock. In many parts of the world, silica is a major constituent of sand. Silica is abundant and it comprises of several minerals and synthetic products. All forms are white or colorless. You distribute the white one, although impure samples could be colored. Now, we have yourself taking to KEBS, and they're telling us the product you've taken to KEBS and still find it an organic fertilizer. Is what you have been distributing an organic fertilizer or silica-based fertilizer?
Silica-based fertilizer.
Correct. Now, let's go back to KEBS reports. Let me see that report.
Sure.
KEBS report and your report, which has KEBS handy. I recognize KEBS report by the signature of the officer who attests to the facts above. I recognize the other one is your report, which you have submitted to us today, which has no signature. Now, looking at the two, there are some levels of agreements and disagreements, but let's not belabor that. The point is there is no mention of silica in all. Silica is mentioned in this choreographed report, which you have brought us here today, which is an attempt to try and transform your fertilizer into silica because you went to the internet and they found that there is a possibility that silica can be useful in the context that you explained here, containing water around the roots, which is not true. So, Mr. Kariuki, I put it to you that you are lying to us again.
I think, Chair, go back to, there's a text to Mr. McCoy before even the...
Refer to the reports that he's given us. Let me read the content of these reports, and I would like
the methodology.
Your report, the one you presented earlier from KEPS, and the one that KEPS did present to us, signed. Now, the one that came from KEPS, which is signed by an officer who is, that time is the manager, or is the director, is called Emmanuel, Immaculate Senya, laboratory analyst, has signed a report which gives this content of the product you give them to analyze as follows. Calcium is around 3.9%. Moisture is 15%. Organic matter is 70%. pH is 8.4%. And sulfur is 1.2%. No mention of silica. Let's go back to the one you're giving.
Yes.
Just hold on.
Sure.
Give us that report you have submitted to us. That report.
They're not talking about it.
And it is very difficult to work through looking for reports from the phone. I think next time you are called by Bunge, please write a good report and give it to us. The documents he submitted, can you check? Allow me to read the content of the report that you have submitted to this committee,
Sure.
which is also has the letterhead of KEPS.
Sure.
And we agreed letterheads are in the website. They can be downloaded, as we just witnessed. Now, the content of this report is... the content of this report, following more or less the same order, is that it starts with moisture, and this is supposed to be the same KEPS report that you received.
Sure.
And indicates the moisture is 70%. The moisture is 15.1%. Then it indicates that the nitrogen, which was not mentioned in the other one, is 3.0%. Did you see nitrogen in the other one? Then there is organic matter content, which is 70.3%. The pH, which was not in the other one. And I know why pH is brought here. The pH is 8.0. 8.0 for this one. And then the total primary nutrients, NPK, as 5.7. No mention of silica that you are trying to hype here. So, Mr. Kariuki, can you tell us the story about silica now and tell us why you are bringing it?
Now I have it here. The person I was talking to from KEPS, the in-charge person who came to the factory, there's a text here, I think we're going to pass it so you can see it. He asked me, kindly send the methodology of what you're doing. And I did send extraction of silica. That's what I did. Said before I was issued. That was before. That was on 23rd of January. That's when I did send. He also asked me, send me the bag, and also send me. He also told me, send the product, and I did. So it's here. And that's the person I was dealing with. And I did as what he asked. That's what I did. I followed what he asked, and I was a person from KEPS, and he was the one who was dealing with my application. And I did send him everything, what he required. And from that time, 23rd of January, after 5 days, he's the same person who called me, and it said, your permit is ready. The same person. See?
Telling us that it was tested or not tested.
He tested himself. He's the one who went to the factory and took the sample himself. We took the sample ourselves, and again,